Okay, so next week we're playing against Eldar. So here's my deployment. Got most of my stuff under Azrael's bubble. So we got a Wraith Lord. Some hive is that? Not hive. A Laytalk. Okay. So we got a Wraith Fighter. Got a Serpent with. Is that the Fire Dragon one? Oh, that's right. They're in the webway. So we got. So Wraith Blades, some Guardians, yeah, Rangers, and those guys in the webway. So he's going to play his Rangers. So he does have the +1 to go first. Does that happen before or after the roll to go first? Okay. Okay, so after whoever did, so afterwards. So after you determine who goes first. Okay, so he has a +1. So I rolled a 2. Got a 4. I will try and seize. Nope. So it's going to be Eldar turn 1. Okay, so middle turn 1, pretty devastating. So he took out the Razorback, took out a unit of Devastators, killed one of the tactical Marines, and did 1 wound to a Black Knight. So not great. So going on to my turn 1. Okay, so into turn 1, shooting was not as effective as I want. I did how many wounds to the Wave Serpent? 4. Over here, did 5 wounds to that. Wiped out all but the Exarch over there, but then I forgot to charge. Shot and charge into the scouts, wiped them out, and that was my turn 1. So going on to turn 2. Okay, so here we are, middle of turn 1. Lots happening. I did 2 wounds to each of those guys. Assault took out most of the Ravenwing Bike Squad. There's 1 guy left who held. Killed 1 of the Black Knights. And that was about all that happened in shooting. So going on to my turn 2. Okay, so into turn 2, I took a bunch of risks with this turn, and fortunately it all paid off. So these guys killed the last of the Fire Dragons, did 2 wounds to that one. Last cannons fired at that Wave Serpent, he made all the saves. These guys went weapons from the Dark Age and took out the Wraith Lord. And shooting from a bunch of things took out the last 2 of the Wraith Guard. And then I was able to take out the character with a missile launcher. And then these 2 guys charged into the flyer, risking the overwatch from the flamers or the auto hit guns, but I was able to kill it. So going on to top of 3. Okay, so middle of turn 3. Unfortunately, my opponent got some really bad dice and wasn't able to actually kill anything except 1 guy out of this unit and smited out those 2 guys. But everything else shot into that 1 lone Ravenwing biker, and he just would not die. So going on to my turn 3. Okay, so into turn 4, shooting again, weapons from the Dark Ages, took out the Wave Serpent, and then he rolled 2 1s, killing a couple guys in the explosion. Then the Speed of the Raven on the Talon Master took out a couple more Wraith Guard. Blast cannons failed to do, only did a couple damage to that Wave Serpent. Over here, shooting and assault didn't do much to that one. And that was it. So going on to top of 5. Okay, so middle of turn 4 over here, Executioner took out 3 bikes, and then nothing happened in combat. Shooting and Morale took out all but 1 last cannon from that squad. And that's it. So going on to my turn 4. Okay, so into turn 4 over here, Intercessors killed a lot of these guys. Shooting was able to finish off the Wraith Guard and Uriel. Azrael ran up and punched the Wave Serpent, but it exploded, doing a whole bunch of damage. So there's no Guardians left here. And that's the end of turn 4. Okay, so in middle of turn 5 over here, Executioner and Snipers took out Azrael. Last missile launcher died to the Wave Serpent hiding in the middle. And that was it. So going on to my turn 5, and we're almost out of time. Okay, so into turn 5, and we are way out of time. So shooting and assault was able to take out the Wave Serpent. Black Knights got on the objective, but it doesn't matter. Over here, I did no damage to him. He did 1 wound back. And we're going to have to call it here, end of game, and we'll figure out what the points are. Okay, so we added it up here, and it's going to be a loss for the Dark Angels of 25 to 22. That was a brutal game.